Well, hello and welcome everybody to a special Saturday Nickel City X-Wing. This is game 6. The Misfits were up. Let me actually put the right people on the board. The Misfits were up 3-0. The Foxes have battled back to make it 3-2. If Catherine wins this game, we're going to a game 7 that will happen roughly at 5 p.m. Hopefully we'll have that here at Nickel City X-Wing should that outcome come to pass. But first, Catherine is gonna have to get by one of her original draft picks, the Hall of Famer Kess. This is a matchup of the ages, Empire versus just a quick sneeze there. First order. First representing the Misfits. He is an NCX Draft League Hall of Famer, the first one. It's Kess. And his opponent, a 7-time captain, has made the playoffs all 7 seasons, representing the Fox. It's Team Captain Catherine. And again, everything is on the line. Kess can send the Misfits into the conference finals. Catherine can send this to a game 7 possible reverse sweep. The stakes are high. Now, we watched Kess, I believe last week, play this list. I'm expecting a trajectory sim here with a seismic. Tim, thank you for the resub. If the Misfits were to take down the Foxes, that would be a pretty large upset. The Foxes were, I believe, 9-1 this season. Definitely the favorites heading into the playoffs. I mean, this would be a 6 seed taking down the 1 seed. Misfits were 5-5. And yeah, here comes the seismic we talked about. Let's see how each of our players did this season. Kess was ranked 78, 7th overall draft pick, 4-4 this season. Did finish with a positive plus minus, 18 points per game. Catherine finished ranked 53, of course, captain, 5-3. Actually has a lower plus minus than Kess, but 2 more wins, averaging 15.9 points per game. So some of the advanced stats are with Kess. SOS, let's see. Catherine, 0.491, so basically 500. Kester, 0.481. So, I mean, that's over the course of 10 games. To me, that's roughly equal. They both played about 500 schedules, which is what you would expect in this league. There's a lot of parity. It's a lot of nickels on the line. Now, if that seismic doesn't, I think it does, but if it doesn't reach that asteroid, Kessler's just going to be donating a damage. This is just custom Soontir. Try it now, Atreides. Since you're not found, once you say something, you get put in there. No shots. We're going to head to round 2. Let's see what Catherine's head-to-head and Kester's head-to-head are. Catherine's head-to-head score is 1.19. Kester 1.42. So Kester would actually be favored in this matchup, despite the difference. His underlying numbers are that much better. But we all know the only important thing. Kester's got a 487 potato, while Catherine has a 500 potato. So the potato score favors Catherine. Head-to-head favors Cass. I guess we'll find out once and for all which one's right. Yes, Catherine is indeed playing to keep the Foxes alive and send this series to a Game 7 and a possible reverse sweep. I will once again remind everyone, the Misfits had a 3-0 lead in this series. You know who had a great potato score? If you remember a restaurant called Bennigan's, they had this baked potato soup, and boy, was it good. I liked it. But I like chain restaurants like that. Like, I like Chili's. I don't want it like every day or anything, but like, if someone's like, yo, you want to go to Chili's? I'm not going to be like, oh, Chili's, really? Like, fine. I really don't know. Here's in a spot here. Another seismic, and that will let Deathrain take a focus. And a decloak from Whisper. I think Cass is probably okay if Soontir dies, if he can trade it with something else. We're gonna get the passive sensors here. Out of Theta 3. Death Rain. I'm not sure he has range. It's close, but it's a little far. Now these big bases do have that, or I guess they're medium bases. They do have the boost, and he's going to go ahead and utilize it. So now we're going to see Theta 4. One forward, probably just load up the barrage. I think that's probably range. Sure is. Whisper's fully got the flank. Doesn't want to get too close to that asteroid. Again, it's 50-50 on whether that seismic is going to hit. If I'm Kylo, I'm locking and then rolling. That might get you into a point as well. Can't be conceding too many of those. He's gonna roll that way. Okay. Fast forward for Vader. I assume all the locks are going to be going into Theta 4 here. Yeah, there goes Sinterfell. Obviously going to not stay there. All right. A Daredevil boost. So the rock will blow up. Since here we'll get their action. Now, Seeker missiles, what's the range on them? 2 to 3. So as long as that's not range 1, passives are going to be pretty good. We will see Theta take a charge to get the evade. It's part of Theta's kit. And it's range 1. Does have 4 at range 3 obstructed, and if you're putting everything into 4, I mean, put everything into 4, right? Like, you guys know how I feel about focusing fire. Catch degrees. Hope your bets are in, so this is dealing damage. We are going to be closing. Yeah, he's not going to risk it. That is dodged. Vader now. Be taking the 3v3. Vader does have fire control. Oh, Catherine's going to make him re-roll with the ability. And it gets a lot worse. What a good spend. It does cost a barrage rocket thing. You can go through that so fast. You can go through those charges. But that really, really saved some bacon. Now, Vader could still fire control the one blank. But just gonna spend a force for 1. Oh, did already? Okay. Oh, he doesn't have malice, so I think that's just a... I guess it doesn't matter, but... 1 damage through instead of all the damage, which is nice. Now we're gonna get a pot shot here. Classic 3v4. And no focus, so Vader's fine. Whisper. Range 3. And hit, crit, crit coming in. And I think you'd probably spend here unless you want to take half immediately. Yeah, gonna spend. Kylo, no shots. So Death Raid. I'll try to take at least another shield off. For 1. And that's evaded. One holy dice into Death Rain, and go plank the shield. Now's the big shot. I'm gonna get a range 1 target lock. You going to suit here, right? Anything else would be freaking wasted. And you won't be able to sink our Seeker Missile here, since it is range 1. So 3v3, target lock versus the focus. Slight advantage to the attacker here. It's always the one you don't have. Gonna spend. Three hits coming in. Oh, I saw that first blank and I thought Suntir was going to Suntir. Every single play, yeah. 2-2 on the objectives. The damage output was equal. Y'all know me. Still same old G, but I've been low key. We should see Kylo get a Pro Torp off this round. We're gonna head in around 3. Sure to open another browser window. Check out 312 Squadron as they're streaming Gotham City Conquest series. Oh no! Don't do it right now though. Nick's shilling. Nick's shilling for subs. Okay, now you can. He's back to the game. This is going to be an interesting kind of jousty moment. Really, the wild card here is Whisper. What do I think about Gabe Davis maybe heading to New Orleans? Goodbye. Have fun. He didn't exactly light it up for the Jags, now did he? I mean, that was just one of those things. We knew we were going to lose Gabe. Like, he had produced a lot of touchdowns with Josh Allen. And we knew that we weren't going to be able to afford to keep him, and he probably wasn't. I feel bad saying this about a person, but like, he wasn't worth what he was going to get paid in free agency. So. This is interesting. A thermal detonator for a boost. He's a Gabe Davis is a great red zone guy, but like, you know, if you got a really good deep ball quarterback or like a scrambly quarterback, that's where Gabe Davis is going to excel. That is a good play by Kess with the 2 thermal launches. I'm assuming yeah, that's what I was just getting at. I'm assuming that means a bailout by Suntier. I think Catherine desperately didn't want to win this road. Maybe you just throw it all in Death Rain and the Tyranny. I mean, that is 5 points. Data colors not match the overlay. They match the overlay perfectly. What are you talking about? Oh, and Von Rang are going to take a chunk out of Death Ring. Barrel roll. Well, he's predicting, or she's predicting the bank. He's already a boost. I think they can barrel roll. He might be using death to grab 2 points, but he might also just be losing death. I do believe that was a lock. How many assessment? No. He didn't recharge anything. He's dropped 2 seismics, but reloaded on the first turn. So he should have 1 seismic. He's dropped 2. I think so. I think he just locked. There's the turn in from Whisper. Monreg can maybe strain for a lock on Vader and Daredevil right. Ooh, that would be. Strain. Lock on Death Rain. Oh, okay, on Vader. And there's the Daredevil. And that, I mean, you're not going to contest that point, so I guess it doesn't matter, but, you know. Vader's going to probably roll one way. Focus, spends a force for the roll. That's close, but I think it's in. And yeah, there's the bailout from Suntir. And Suntir probably can boost barrel roll, stay in range of that bottom objective. Suntir being turned into a objective monkey this early, probably not ideal. But it's alright. Alright, that bomb catches a lot of people. This is Death Rain. That is a crit into Death Rain. Another shield down. This is Theta. That's a strain into Theta. And Kylo. Nothing on Kylo. The bomb completely backfires on Death Rain. This one catches nothing. Vader did not stress. He focused, spent a force, rolled. See Vader down to 1 force, right below that Whisper byline. Von Rank into Vader 3v3 with a target lock. Be huge to plink something off of Vader here. 2 hits. Gonna go ahead and spend that lock, I'm sure. Yes. Stays. That. Yeah, Vader will have to spend a force. When you've pretty successfully force-starved Vader there. So Vader doesn't take anything. You know, mission still accomplished. Vader does have the range 1, though. Theta is probably gonna continue the thing of making him reroll. Do you make him? Maybe you save it for Whisper. I mean, any reroll you do right now is kind of a favor for him. Because he's going to spend the lock on the 2 blanks no matter what. So really, you're only having him re-roll. Ability is in the turret arc, but the turret is to the back. Yeah, and it got a lot worse. Got a lot worse. That's 4 crits. No ATC. Oh no. And there's the ATC. Wait, no. Well, it has a shield, so it doesn't impact anything. It's a hit. And that is going to be... Oh my god. It's the most dead anything's ever been dead. Yeah, he shouldn't have ATC'd, but that one lands on the shield anyway. Doesn't matter. Alright, Pro Torp here from Kylo. Something to keep in mind. This is in Bullseye. Kylo can determination this. I think Kylo should. Determination this. Take a damage. Hitting 3 crits. Not gonna determination, it looks like. You know, the tyranny of 1 agility. Determination is only primary. I think I might have been doing that wrong. Let's see what we got here. Damage sensor array. Ooh, and console fire. Console fire. Never punished. So basically what Death Rain will do is drop a couple bombs next turn to fix those cards. And this is going to be Seeker Missile time into Death Rain. Oh, did he have Sutir? Gosh, it would be tempting to go into Sutir. No, didn't have Sutir. Thought you saw something in that initial check. All right, here we go. Spend lock. Spend it on just one because you can spend charges. Spend 2 charges here on Seekers and will. Hit crit goes in. If that crit's a direct, it is not. It is a weapons failure. So Death Rain is on 1. Man, just think if that console fire had come through for you. One, 2, 3. I think this is a 4 round for Kess. Oof. Oof, oof, oof. So what he's gonna do is he's gonna drop a thermal, which you'd want to do anyway. He's gonna drop a thermal, fixed damage sensor array. He can drop another one, fixed console fire, and then hard 2. Here's your dial. You can't stop. I mean, you could stop if you don't drop to fix your cards, but if you don't drop to fix console fire, you're risking everything anyway. You could throw the bombs ahead. That's 100% true, and then stop. I think that is bad. Because you got Kylo coming in right there. But sure, we're trying to bet on the matches. It's half over. I think Whisper can get both up top. Probably not. I don't think that's how you should be using Whisper anyway. You've got such a commanding lead here. I don't think a decloak right bank. I think you'd want to bank left to keep guns on. Personally, this is how I feel about it, but basically Death Rain's got to be your objective monkey right now. Death Rain and Suntier are probably like just cap 1 a turn, cap 1 a turn. All right, Skilled Bombardier, letting them drop at a 3. This will be a... Oh, he's dropping a 1. And fix damage sensor array. More thermals. I imagine this is going to be a fix of the console fire. Oh, barrel roll. Okay. Whisper. And a lock reload. This still lets you, remember with the new SFs, you can still shoot out your front. Not the missile. You can still shoot out your front. He does fix console fire. Nope, he's gonna leave console fire and focus instead. It's 6 of one, half dozen of the other. I don't know, like, silly debate. We don't need a whisper turning in. Taking the target lock on the Vonreg. Kylo Ren. A Knight of Ren. I think you just lock Vader. Who is locked on Vonreg? Whisper is, and Death Ring is. This is good information from Catherine too, because she can see that he's clearly in the one thermal. Lock on Vader. I gotta assume you roll right. No. Go back. I'd go for it. There it is. Vader, what we got? Soontir, what we got? Vader. There's the 4K. Pattern Analyzer will kick off. You can link off Pattern Analyzer actions. I mean, Valorant almost certainly has to deplete to move, barrel roll back. I think I just focus. I don't think the Daredevil gets you out of Whisper. Alright, both bombs will go. We know they won't hit anything. And the 6s for Kess now. Second focus for here. Send 2 into Vonreg. Vonreg really needs to naturally dodge this. Be able to. Probably just take the shield. Vader now. Oh, no lock for Vader, so just 2 dice. They were both hits. Really wanted to naturally dodge that. Yeah, I think you gotta spend here. Will. I go into Suntir. I take all my shots into Suntir here. Four, it's impossible to say. Alright, into Vader. For 1. But it's dodged. Lock here. Okay. Okay. Kylo, what you got? Can we get a swing? Oh, he does have Vader in the proton. Here we go, proton torpedo. Oh, a huge swing into Vader here would be so clutch. It's a good start. It's the perfect proton. You spend a force. Oh, Vader has the focus. The 3 eyeballs and just takes a shield. Catherine needs this kill. Spend the lock. We'll console fire first. They're replenished. Catherine needs another result. Gets it. That is going to be a dead death ray. Two points each. It's 12-9. Turn 5. 21 minutes left. I actually think Von Rigg's okay right now. With Vader being stressed, you got Kylo coming in. I don't think Von Rigg's all that sad. If Kylo is ever able to catch Soontir range 1 bullseye, which should never happen with Soontir moving last, that is going to be a huge moment. Is it too late to bet? Free to bet, you said? There's the decloak from Whisper. We all saw that one coming. Agreed. Reload, rotate. All right, hear me out. Von Reg 2 forward. Strain lock. Daredevil. Boost. Oh wait, Whisper hasn't moved yet. Never mind. would you lock there? Not. Oh, okay. So you lock reload. I got it. All right. It's a lock, rotate, reload. Okay, okay, okay. Hello. Suntier. Just don't see a world where Suntier stays there. It's a one hard. Complete barrel roll left focus. I don't really see what else you got. Daredevil? Vader's nicely sandwiched in between two. Vader won't have a shot. Suntier will, but I believe first it's Vonreg. Shot. Vader, no shot. Suntier. The Theta. Not worth spending. Taking two shots, savor two focuses. For those two shots. Hello. Nope, he's gonna spend. I don't quite get the spend either. But it's not my place to get. Shoot, Whisper. Oh, I'm shooting. Dear. Only one. Okay. Whisper. Whisper's just gonna get the evade right back after putting in damage to Vonreg. Hit crit into Vonreg. This could be lethal. No, says Vonreg. Absolutely not. Breathing a little life into the foxes. Theta does have the 2v4. And if ever I saw a shot that Soontir Fel is going to die from, it's not this one. But if ever I saw a shot in a couple turns that Soontir could die from, and this is going to be just 2-1 on objectives. 14-10. Headed to round 6. That round took 10 minutes. There are 10 minutes left. Time is running out on Catherine. She needs a kill. I was gonna actually suggest, because you know Whisper's gonna go left, right? You know Whisper's left, hard turn in. You kind of know where Whisper's gonna be. I'm gonna suggest you go all in on Whisper this turn. Just scared Whisper. Why would Kylo Talon? I don't think Kylo's gonna Talon. I get what you're saying, because he's got the lock on Soontir. But Soontir moves after him. He could arc dodge. Like, going after Whisper here just seems like folly. Catherine really didn't want to win that, but does. Cloak right. We're at 650. In fact, you can't see it if I do that. 650 left in the round. I have a feeling this round might be it. The one bank. Passive sensor. Kylo Ren. Target lock. Barrel roll. Vader. Vader and a whisper. There's worth more. Still need to do 4 damage to him. You have the determination into Whisper. You might just go into Whisper anyway. Vader could actually be Talon rolling for 4K. I really would have loved Kylo to target lock Whisper. God. Whisper could die this turn. Whisper could absolutely die this turn. You basically, you have to sell out now. Because your time's running out. Oh, she's going for the point. She's going to barrel roll into a point and keep the lock on Soontir. Soontir's going to evade barrel roll for sure, right? You know how I hate not focus firing. And Vader clears. Ooh. All right. Well, Von Wright gets the first shot. The range 3 obstructed to Soontir. Go into Whisper. All in on Whisper. Just contemplating because Vader's out of force, but it doesn't really matter. Into Whisper. Here we go. 3v2. Fox's season on the line. 50 seconds left. This is the last round. 2 hits. Optics. She's got optics. 3 hits into Whisper. The Natty evades. The Natty evades. Soontir fell. Four v2. Only 2. There's the timer. Darth Vader. The full potato. Not gonna spend. Yeah, okay, gonna spend. That's 3 shields on Theta. Here's the thing. If Whisper does the damage to Theta, Whisper gets the evade. Oh, you determination all day. You don't even think about it. This is a 5 dice. Range 1 Bangarooski. Termination for 4. Yes. Two hit, 2 crit. The Natty evades again. It was a direct. Oh, no, it wasn't a direct. All right, I think I missed the damage on. All right, he's double stress. Whisper on 1. But here's the thing. Oh my gosh. Catherine can win this. If Whisper doesn't kill Theta and Theta kills Whisper, I think Catherine wins. Hit, crit. Needs to see an evade. Gets 2 evades! You just need not blinded. Not blinded, not weapons. Disabled power regulator, no! That's gonna take away the shot! Disabled power regulator is gonna kick in. She's not gonna be able to lock for the Seeker. So she'll take. Ah! Fast. Hello.
Hello.
I don't think you can calculate.
Hold on.
Oh no, you can't calculate either. That's true. 'Cause
Yeah,
it's an action,
I'm
isn't it?
thinking about the action, the order of this. 1 second.
Yep.
Before you engage.
Oh yeah.
Before I engage, gain an ion. They happen at the same time. So if
But
I
game effects happen
choose-
first. Is that right?
I don't know.
I think game effects are first. Let's just check in. Oh, he's still there. Greg?
Yeah, I mean, listen, do I look like a Maui?
Anyone in the chat got any advice?
Chat is pretty certain you don't get the calc.
Okay. Yeah, I think when it's game effects, they have them first, don't they?
I don't know, because they're both
Right.
the same time.
Yeah.
It probably doesn't
but-
matter anyways. Because there's 2 evades over there anyways.
Liam says,
Yeah.
I remember it being game effects first.
Yeah.
No, there are both pilot abilities. Essentially, you can count. Okay, so I mean, Liam and Sev are saying different things.
Where's
Let me
Maui?
let me see if I can. I mean, the game's time's already out, so it's not.
Yeah.
No rush to answer.
Maui, we need you.
You could just
Right.
roll and we'll see if it matters.
So
Because
here's...
you'll obviously spend it if you get the option to spend it.
Yeah. The other catch is, well, I can't kill Whisper now, unfortunately. So I have to go range 1 at Soontir.
All right, we're just gonna say you can calc. I can't get Maui.
Tell you what, we'll roll it and see if it matters, and we can find out after the fact. Because she's obviously going to spend it if she's got the option to spend it.
Buddy says damage cards are abilities, not game effects.
That makes sense to me. Okay. I hate this decision making, but I have no choice on it. I have to go at Soontir.
All right, into Soontir. She doesn't really have a choice, does she? Actually, Vader with the term. Oh, you don't. Vader doesn't have a determination. Vader might actually be the better choice. No, it's not. I mean, none of these are good choices. All right, into Soontir, you need 3 and then a blank out. And you don't get it. Basically, still need a blank out and a direct. Oh my god. Are you fucking kidding me? Soontir, why? For the game and the playoffs, a damaged engine. Soontir to 1. Two to 1. And the Foxes have been eliminated. The Misfits are moving on to the conference finals. I am not at a loss of what to say a lot. But what a game. Came down to the very last shot. Came down to a crit. Luck of the draw. Let's see how far off. I want to know. A fuel leak. All right, direct hit was card number 4. So 4 more damage would have done it. Well, this would be, I mean, if Sean wins the whole thing, then yeah, this will be his second win. What a game. That does mean that game 7 doesn't matter, so we won't be having that. So what we're gonna do is send you all over to 312. Maybe don't give them all your money, but give them some money, just not like all of your money. You know what I mean? Congratulations, Misfits. They're moving on. Gonna send you all over. I know most of you are already watching 312, but you know, just fucking humor me. See y'all. Have a great night.